Hi, FlossTube. This is Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And Jason, vibing here with Karen. I don't have anything to show this week, sadly, so.
So, welcome back, and thank you for watching.
Week? Month.
Yeah, I guess we'll get started.
I throw you off every time. I'm sorry.
So are
we starting with new releases?
We're starting with new releases. I have a couple new releases.
Is this it? This is it. Okay. I had to figure out how it was done.
I keep them in these because these frames get chipped really easily. Like, super easily. I was going to use these, like, over and over again, but they get chipped so easily that I've been using Sharpie to, like, mark it up. But you can kind of see that in the pictures, so...
Sorry. Things are falling out of packaging.
I'll show you while he's doing that. So this is my Mother's Day crossword, and it is stitched on 14 count Sunset Charles Craft Ada. So it's that new printed fabric that you can find, one of the new printed fabrics you can find from Charles Craft. So it's got some names, and then it's got, you know, a key. And I also, in the pattern, I include this backstitch alphabet so that people can
customize it the way they want.
Yeah, they can use, I just put really generic ones, like, what is it? My hero, confidant, female parent, role model, you know, like very generic ones. But you could, you know, customize it as you so chose. And then this is the Father's Day one. So Father crossword. And it's on 14 count Morning Dew Charles Craft Ada.
And it's the same thing. You get the same backstitch alphabet to customize it the way you want. So
yeah. So this is really fun to do. I remember
put them up next to each other. Oh, looks so good. Come closer to me. There we go.
So I remember when I was a kid, one Christmas I got this big book of crosswords and I like working through it and stuff. I'm not like huge into crosswords, but they're still fun, and yeah.
She likes crosswords and word searches. They're not like, ooh, I love this, but she likes them.
So that was fun to do, and I got them out. So, and it doesn't take that much. They were really quick to stitch up. So that's definitely something you could do in, you know.
Definitely in a week.
Depending on how much time you have, but yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it quickly. So with Mother's Day and Father's Day coming up in the U.S., you know, something to consider. Starts. So for Easter, I started His Name is Jesus. I'll have to insert a picture of what it looks like. And I am doing this on, and it's by Martha Pilgrim from Joyful Expressions, and you can get it for free if you sign up for the newsletter. And this is on 14 count Picture This Plus Heroic.
Actually, I'm going to put it in front of your face.
Okay. So I realized it's going to be, I don't know which side, but it's going to be a little close on the edges. So I gave it plenty on the bottom. Well, but on the other side, it's equal. I started in the center, so it's going to be equal. Okay. But it should still work. It'll work. And I'm stitching that. I'm stitching that in 4 different.
A 12.
Oh, I actually have them here. I don't know if you can see them. Do the pack. 4 different étoiles. So.
Purple, green, blue, and red.
I'm excited.
Which are probably not the colors that are listed on them, but that's okay. Because it's probably like sapphire, ruby, emerald, and amethyst.
No, probably not. So now whips. Works in progress. So I didn't work a ton on this one. I really think I've got the colors picked out now, or for most of them, but just stitching on this fabric's hard. It's dark. The holes are small.
What is it?
It's Unicorn in Captivity by Wild Violet CrossStitch.
And it's on 16 count Picture This Plus Mystic Ada.
Yeah. So I really like how it looks. It's just a struggle to stitch on. So I haven't made a lot of progress, but I made a little bit of progress. So I'll get it done. I'm hoping to, this is my birthday start, so I'm hoping to get it done before my next birthday. But I still got plenty of time, so.
The next whip you're super happy about, though.
Yes. So the next one is Celtic. I'll have to insert a picture of what that one looked like, too. The final. Anyways, I'll have done it by now. Celtic Summer by Lavender and Lace. I'm getting close on this one. So, and this is on MS3 28 count linen. But I finished the metallic thread. So I need to finish the border. And then I realized I'm missing a few cross stitches in these corners. But then I'm on to beading. So when I come to you next time, I should have started beading. So I'm thinking I might be able to finish this by the first day of summer. We'll see, but I'm hoping. Because this is my oldest whip. So I work on it every Wednesday for Old Whip Wednesday. And yeah, I'm getting close. So that's exciting. And yeah. So I also worked on a stitching shelf mini. This is Heaven's Designs. Art is by, I don't have it on here. Art is by Aimee Stewart. And this is on 25 count, so I got Luke on it, easy count 1/1. So I was just working up more in this section up here at the top in the spring section. So just a little bit more. I'm having fun working on this. Like, I don't put a ton of time into it, but I like pulling it out occasionally and working on it. I'm like 3.5% done, maybe not even that. So I'm still a long ways. I think this is...
When this becomes your old whip Wednesday?
So I think, I'm not positive, I have to double check, but I think this is my oldest whip.
After summer.
Except for my model stitch this in timeout.
Why is it model stitch in timeout?
Because it's also on dark fabric and it's on a linen, which is really
Oh,
hard
is
to
it
stitch.
that one?
Yeah.
With the thing and the things?
Yeah.
And the quote from the thing?
So I finally, like, it'd been timeout before and I was making progress.
I can't say
and then
much.
I realized some things were matching up and something is half a stitch off. Somewhere I'm half a stitch off in some section. And and it's so hard to count because it's so dark. The holes are so small, and I just haven't been able to deal with it. But I'm hoping this summer to maybe take it out and at least figure out where I'm wrong. Maybe finish it. I don't know. That project may get done eventually, but a part of me just wants to restart it. Another part of me, like on Ada rather than on the linen. But
it looks so good.
I'm close and yet so far away on that. The next one is my tracker bookshelf. So this is my design where I'm tracking the genres of the book I read.
I love how, like, your phases of reading are going in, like, some semblance of the season a little bit. It's funny.
And so this is on, what is this on? 28 count Old Dame Clay Joblin. And as I've mentioned previously, if you want this design right now, you can email me and I'll send it to you for free. I'll be releasing it later, probably at the end of the year, beginning of next year. I don't know, sometime I'll release it. But for now, you can get it for free if you want. So some of the colors look very similar when they're stitched next to each other, but that's okay.
They look fine on, like, when you're looking at it in person, though.
Yeah, it looks better in person. There's still some that are pretty close in color. I'm going to do it again next year. This is a vertical version. I'm going to do like a more horizontal version next year. So I might change up some of the colors for next year, but we'll see. I'm having kind of fun with it, so.
Is this the bag it goes in? Okay. So I don't have anything to show because the only thing... I don't have anything to show because the only things that I've been working on have been model stitches for Karen. It's not that I haven't been stitching.
Yes.
I haven't been stitching as much as I used to because I've had a lot of other things going on lately. Which we'll talk about, I guess, in life updates. Mm-hmm. But I have been stitching.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm not just taking a full break from stitching.
Yeah. Just nothing we can show.
Nothing that Karen will let me show. My hands are bound. I'm sorry. You can see my hands are bound.
All right, so we're gonna take a break so Jason can go to do his D&D.
Oh wait, we're taking a break now?
Yeah.
We can finish it.
We can finish it? Okay. So,
maybe
we'll just start with haul, and if we don't have enough time, we'll...
Do we not have that?
Oh, I've just been working on model stitching and designing.
For the shop updates.
Yeah.
Well, you released those 2 patterns.
Yes, I did. I just put that at the beginning.
Oh, okay. So, haul got a frame from Ross, which should be good for something.
Yep.
And then we got another frame from Ross, which
I have a pattern I want to use it for. It's bigger than I need, so I'm either going to like put it at the top and put some like fabric at the bottom, or I'm going to put fabric in the back and then put the image on top, like make it kind of like a flat fold sort of thing on top. I don't know, but it's the perfect color. So these were thrifted frames that a friend of the family got me, and so this one I thought was so cool because it's also a Save the Stitches. I don't know who the pattern's by or anything like that, but I mean, this is the nice professionally framed thing. She also got me some 11 count Ada that I'll dye.
Oh, and it's for a friend.
Yeah, so that was...
Such a small stitch and such a big frame.
I know, right? So I'll eventually take it out and, change it over to using it for CrossStitch. But for now, I get to enjoy the stitch.
And there were threads from Michaels.
Yep. And I also got Thread Magic. So I have this it's thread heaven, which I don't think is more, but it's kind of hard at getting it out. I don't know if you can see how dipped it is. And I wanted to have one at each of my stitching spots. So I got this one, see how that works. But it's nice for using with metallic threads. So, and then, okay, so we stopped by CrossStitch Station in Waynesboro, Virginia, and I needed colors for a pattern I was designing. So these are the two I'm going to use, along with this DMC and black and white. But we'd been traveling, and I didn't feel like I bought a lot of colors as options.
You guys know, normally I would like pull these out and show them individually, but like she got a lot of colors.
So my pinks are now much more robust. I just got almost every pink that was there that I didn't already have. So should I have done that? No, I should have narrowed it down. But did I? No, I just got all the pinks.
There are some purple pinks too.
Yeah. And
then I got some perforated paper to tinker around with for thoughts of things that I may or may not do. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm going to do this with it because I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
And then I got just CrossStitch. This one's June 2023. Not in it. I'm not in very many this year. But there's lots of cool patterns in it. So. Yeah.
Which one was the one that we were like, oh, we like that one?
I think it was this.
Was there one?
This.
You really like the Good Vibes only, the cover. Just show the cover if you're showing that.
Well, but I also want to show. There's also this cool Luna Moth.
Oh, right. The Luna Moth was the thing that I liked.
There's another one from Stitchy Princess. So, there's pretty ones.
And then when I was at Walmart picking up something, what was I picking up? Do you remember?
Nope.
Anyway, I was picking up something. I noticed...
it was paper and envelopes.
Oh, that's right. I was picking up some stuff for church. But I found these Easter things for sale for $2.50 each. So I grabbed two of them because these little frames are things that Karen might be able to frame some smaller stitches in. And then these are just like, they could be used for stuff, for taking photos and things.
And then I'm counting this as CrossStitch haul. It's pictures from Shutterfly, but it's for my CrossStitch journal. You can buy this online if you want. But so the idea is that you put pictures of things you've given as gifts and then information. So these are just more pictures I've printed out of gifts.
Gifts that you've made.
There's a few that are also of cross stitches I finished that I might put in my, because I have some test stitches. So I'm thinking to put pictures of the finished wing things with the test stitches in my cross stitch journal. I don't know what. It's a thing like that Michelle Bendy Stitchy has done where you do smalls and you put them in this little journal sort of thing. Anyways, I have one of those, so I was thinking to put those in that.
So, yeah.
There's no giveaway this time.
Wait, do you want to talk about the Earth Day patterns?
Oh, yeah. So the Stitchers Collective on Instagram is where I see him, is doing this Earth Day thing from April 15th to May 15th, I think, where if you make a donation to certain places.
Certain Earth Day charities.
Yeah. You can get like 31 Earth Day patterns. So I did that because there's some really cool patterns in there and I wanted to.
And there are some cool places to donate to as well.
Yes, there is. It's just, so I'm now
You're more excited about the patterns, which is understandable.
But so I'm now in the negative in fun money because I didn't have enough fun money. But I can't
say you think I'm always in the negative, I swear.
And I don't like being in the negative, but I really wanted the patterns. And I would probably have enough in a few days. I know I would. But
she works hard.
We earn fun money by doing chores around the house, basically. So yeah, I will try to insert some pictures of what those patterns look like, but
they'll just be flashing over my face is what we'll do. We'll just put them right here.
Maybe in between them. I don't know.
Yeah.
So there will be no giveaway this time because next time is our 100th episode 5-year anniversary, FlossTube anniversary. So.
Wait, we haven't gotten to 100 episodes yet?
Nope. This is 99.
No. It feels, maybe it's because we've been doing it for 5 years and like, I don't know, but it feels like we should be at more than 100 episodes.
Yeah, well, I started out doing it weekly and then I went to every 2 weeks and then I went to every 3 weeks and now it's at once a month. So, you know.
It's okay.
But because of that, I'm going to do a big giveaway next time. Lots of things being given away. So we're not doing one this time.
Stay tuned. Magic will happen.
Life's been busy, work's been busy, but my coworker is back. She still misses some days, but she's not like out. So I'm not doing fully her job. So that's been very nice. Jason, I think we talked about it. One of his coworkers left, moved away. So his is more busy because
we just don't have people.
Yeah, he's covering for someone else too. We had Easter, which we spent some time with family. Our church's was called General Conference, where our leaders speak to us, and we watched it online, and that was really good. And then, so in Richmond, Virginia, there's a temple for our church been built, and there was
Hold on, you are speaking so fast.
You need to go in like 5 minutes.
In Richmond, Virginia, there is a temple for our church, and they just got finished with their open house. We went down. We took a Thursday after Karen got off work. We went down to Richmond, spent the night, went to see the temple, went to the Poe Museum, which was really cool.
That was the next day.
Yeah, the next day we went to the Poe Museum, which was really cool. But it was just nice to spend 2 days out of our hometown, out of like our little city, get out of the valley and just go somewhere else.
And that's when we went to Ross and Michael's and Michael's, and then the CrossStitch store. But I found out after, because I didn't post about it on social media until after I was back, because I feel weird about posting about where I am when I'm away from home. But anyways, I found out that Aimee from Aimee Loves Toads is only like a mile away from there. She lives just like a mile away from there.
I thought it was an hour away. A mile away is so much closer.
A mile. So we'll be going there regularly, like probably every other month or something.
It'll be so cool to meet you.
So hopefully one of the future ones, I'll get to meet Aimee Loves Toads. So I knew she lived in the Richmond area, but I didn't know she was that close to where the temple is. So hopefully next time or sometime soon we can meet her, which I'm really looking forward to. Do you have anything else to add?
I'm tired.
Yeah. And you I know this was rushed, but he does need to leave, so we wanted to get it in before he had to leave.
We hope that if you are doing what Karen does and watch this at 1.5 speed or 2 speed while you're stitching, that you were able to understand everything she said. We love you all. We thank you for being here. And until next time, happy stitching.